principle of homogeneity, to know about uses of the dimensional analysis means what? To check the correctness of equation, to find the relation between physical quantities, and to know from one system of unit into another system. So very first one is about what is principle of homogeneity. Principle of, okay, so this is the principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity, just you can keep it as plus, minus, equal. Means the physical quantities of same dimensional formula can be added, subtracted, equated. Velocity can be added to velocity. Force can be added to force, but force cannot be added to velocity because different dimensional formula. So that we can make the statement about principle of homogeneity. The physical quantities of same dimensional formula physical quantities of same dimensional formula can be first one added, can be subtracted, it's minus, can be equated means what? It's a equal marks. So this physical quantities of same dimensional formula, so same dimensional formula, they can be added, they can be subtracted. Like for example, the best example is what, which is from NCERT. So that what you say, velocity v is equals to a t square plus bt plus c, where v is the, this is what example I'm taking on this. So where v stands for velocity, v is what? Velocity, and t is what? It's a time. And next one, a, b and c are constants, they are constants. Okay, so physical quantities of same dimensional formula, this is a just a discussion is about. If I use it, velocity is equal to velocity, this is velocity is equated to velocity only. This total is velocity means what? Individual terms are velocities. Individual terms are velocities. So left hand side velocity is there, right hand side total is what? It's a velocity. Each term they are added, otherwise subtracted. So these are also, each terms will be what? They are velocities. So I'm moving on this. Now if I go on this, for example, so what is there? V is equals to at square plus bt plus c. First one, step 1, you can go on this. What is the step 1? Step 1 is write the dimensional formula of given physical quantities. So first one, velocity. What is the dimensional formula? Lt power minus 1. Dimensional formula of t. Dimensional formula of t is what? It's a capital letter T. So a, b and c are, a, b, c are constants. Now we can take it about velocity is equated to velocity. Dimensional formula of v is equals to dimensional formula of at square. V is what? Lt power minus 1 is equals to a, it's a t square. So this is what? A is equals to Lt power minus 1 by what? It's a t square, would become as what you say? Lt power minus 3 is the first one. Lt power minus 3. So next one, if you move on that for the second part is I'm taking as this is one part here. Next one for this v is equals to bt. Okay, dimension formula of v is equals to dimensional formula of bt. It's what LT inverse is equals to b into dimension formula of t. Then b is equals to, we can write as dimension formula of b is equals to LT power minus 1 by what? It's a t will become as what? LT to the power of minus 2. It's a dimensional formula of b. And next one, so for the third one, if you speak about, it's a dimensional formula of c. Okay, so c is equals to, this is what v is equal to what? It's a c. So dimensional formula of v, dimensional formula of v and the dimensional formula of c are same. So c is what? This is equals to, v means what? LT to the power of minus 1. Okay, is the step 1. So next one will go for the step 2. Step 2 is what? We can write its units also. Okay, sir, how can we go for its units? First one is what? This is dimensional formula of A is equals to LT power minus 3. What are the units? L stands for meter per second cube. Dimensional formula of B is equals to, so the dimensional formula of B, what do you write? LT to the power of minus 2 meter per second square. Dimensional formula of C is equals to, so LT to the power of minus 1 meter per second. Like, so this is the principle of homogeneity. The physical quantities of same dimensional formula can be added, equated and subtracted. So I'm taking one more example. Next, I'm taking one question on this. So for example, what is the dimensional formula? Some equation is given. So P is equals to, okay, P is equals to A minus CT square. A, it's a small letter A. So it's what? P is equals to A minus CT square by BX. Is some expression as given. P is equals to A minus CT square by BX. Okay. So find the dimensional formula of, find dimensional formula of A by B. Dimensional formula of A by B. You may ask us C by B also. A by B into C by B also. A by B plus whatever as given as this. So first one, here what are the terms? The terms have their regular meanings. Regular meanings means what? X is what? Displacement. T is what? Time taken. And next one, P is what? It's a pressure. This is what? Next one, I can say this is what? It's a pressure. Okay. So it's a pressure. And next one, T is, it's a time, right? And next one, X is what? It's a distance. X is the distance. Dimensional formula of P is equals to dimensional formula of force per dimensional formula of area. F is what? ml T minus 2 by what? It's a L square would become as m L, okay, power minus 1 T minus 2. Correct na? L square would become as L to the power of minus 2. So then ml minus 1 T minus 2. And dimension formula of T, dimension formula of time is what? It's a capital letter T. Dimension formula of distance, it's what? We can write it as, it's a L. Okay. So now I'm moving to this. So then how can I go for this dimension formula? Sir, this is P is the pressure. This total is pressure. Okay. So P is equals to A by BX. A by BX minus CT square by BX. Correct. So dimension formula of P is equals to dimension formula of first term. Dimension formula of P is equals to dimension formula of CT square by BX. Okay. So I'm moving to this. This is what you say, it's a we can write as first, for the first one, what I want to know, I want to know A by B. Okay, dimensional formula of A by B. So dimensional formula of P is equals to dimensional formula of A by B is a constant. 1 by X means what? 1 by L. Correct. Okay. So what is the dimensional formula of P? Then P dimensional formula, what we have, M L minus 1 T minus 2 is equal to, so it's a by B dimension formula into 1 by L. So this is equals to A by B dimensional formula is equals to ML minus 1 T minus 2 into what? It's a L. So it would become as what? M T to the power of minus 2. M L0 T to the power of minus 2. So what is the dimension formula of A by B? A by B means what? We can write like so. This is what is the first one. What is the dimension formula of A by B? Is a relation. Okay. So next one, this is the first thing is about next. After that is the first one is about principle of homogeneity. Principle of homogeneity, just the basic relation. The physical quantities of same dimension formula can be added, subtracted. Next one is about equated. Okay. So what are the uses of dimensional analysis? Let us discuss now the uses of dimensional analysis. Okay. So uses of dimensional analysis. Okay. So dimensional analysis, uses of dimensional analysis. Yes. So what are the uses of this dimensional analysis? My uses means what? First one, we can check the correctness of equation. We can convert one system of units into another system. We can find the relation between the physical quantities. For the first one I am talking about to check the correctness of equation. Okay, it's what? Correctness of the equation. Any equation is given, so its correctness can be found. It correctness means what? Left hand side what the dimension formula you are getting, right hand side also same thing will be, we can get it about. So for second, next one, for the second one is you to convert from one system of units into another system. Okay, so to convert from one system, so from one system, convert from one system, okay, to another system. Okay, another system. So another system means what? For the MKS will be given, so you need to convert into the CGS system. Okay, for the old system to new system. For the old system is what? Known system. New system is what? Unknown system for the problem solving. Next one is about to find the relation between, okay, to find the relation between physical quantities. Okay, so physical quantities, to find the relation between physical quantities. Let me check on this. How do you check the correctness of equation? First one is about to check, okay, correctness of equation. How do you check this one? First one, the best equations of motion. S is equals to ut plus half at square. Okay. Otherwise, v square minus u square is equals to 2as. V is equals to u plus at. Anyone you can use. Sir, I want to check about this. V is equals to u plus at. Is it dimensionally correct or wrong? Then what to do? Left hand side dimensional formula, right hand side dimensional formula should be same. Okay. First one I am taking about this LHS. So LH is what? Dimensional formula of V is equals to what? LT to the power of minus 1. Okay. So dimensional formula of this RHS. RHS is what? 1 second. This. So dimensional formula for the RHS side, I'm taking on this. This is what? RHS. So U plus AT dimensional formula I need to get. How should I get? Dimensional formula of U plus dimension formula of AT. Dimension formula of U is what? LT minus 1 plus A LT minus 2, and dimension formula of T is T. Then it would become as what? What do you say? LT minus 1 and next one LT minus 1 plus LT minus 1. Like this we can say. See, both of them having the same dimension formula. If you want to write LT minus 1, LT minus 1, 2 times of means 2 is a constant. Constant has no dimensional formula. So then what? RHS, LHS is equals to what? RHS can be proved by using what? To check the correctness of equation. How do you check the correctness of equation? Means what? Like this. Any equation. Sir, I want to check it as. So Einstein's mass energy equivalence equation, E is equals to what is the formula? mc square. Okay. So if I take about one more example, I'm taking on this. So that is what? E is equals to, okay. So E is equals to mc square. That's what. Just the left side you take about. Left side LHS. What is the LHS? Just one second. So it's what? Yeah. I'm writing about LHS. So LHS is what? Dimension formula of energy. Energy dimension formula is what? ml square T minus 2 is okay. For first one is over. The dimension formula of energy is what? E is equal, ml square T minus 2. If I find the dimension formula of this RHS, I should get this same dimension formula. Then only the equation is correct. Otherwise, wrong. Okay. So definitely it is correct only, but let me check on this one. So this is what? It's a RHS is what? mc square dimension formula. Dimension formula of m, dimension formula of c square. M is what? Capital letter M. C is what? LT minus 1 square. So this is what? M L square T minus 2. So LHS is equals to what you say? RHS. LHS is equals to RHS. This is the method to check the correctness of equation. And for next one is about, so to convert one system of unit into another system. Okay. To convert one system of unit into another system. Okay. So this is second is what you say? It's a second one is what? To convert one system of units, okay, into another system, one system of unit into another system. Now one system means what? From the MKS to CGS or for the CGS to MKS, anything. Just I'm taking about, for example, just if I talk about some anything, the force or the Young's modulus something value is given. Otherwise force, best example is the word force. Force F is equals to 10 dyne. Okay, 10 dyne. It's a force, right? So he may ask us from the 10 dyne to in MKS. Otherwise, from the old system, some different values will be mentioned. So you need to convert into the new system. For all the things, only we need to follow a simple relation is what? What physical quantity you are going to convert? Sir, I want to convert force. Okay. So the dimensional formula of force. Okay. So dimensional formula of force. Dimensional formula of force is equals to MLT minus 2. F is equals to what you say? It's a MLT minus 2. Okay. So next one, I can go on this. First one is that for the physical quantity means what? N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2. Correct? N1 U1 is equals to N2 U2. Physical quantity is same. So physical quantity, distance means distance only. If you measure the long distance or the small distance, that become as distance only, but N and U values will be changing. Okay. So first you write N1 as this. Just before that you mark them, which is known one. Okay. This is what? Known system. It's a known system. Known means what? Old system. It's a old. This is what? Unknown. Okay. So it's a unknown. Unknown means what? It's a new system. I need to convert from the old system to new system. Okay. First N1 you write as it is, and U1 is what? What is the dimension formula of force? M1 L1 T1 to the power of minus 2. Okay. Is equals to, it's what? N2 you write. So U2 is what? M2 L2 T2 to the power of minus 2. Okay. So I want to find that N2. So N2, how can I go for this N2? N2 is equals to what? This N2. This total term comes down. Then what is this? N1 is N1. Next, M1 by M2. First one, M1 by M2. Next one is what? L1 by L2. Next one is what? T1 by T2 to the power of minus 2. Okay. So this from the old, which is the old one, for example, here N1 is there, mass. So this is what in the old system. If it is given MKS, is asking to convert it to the CGS. In MKS, mass become what? Kilogram. Length become what? Meter. Time become what? Second. Okay. So from the old system to new system. Otherwise, so from the, this is known system to unknown system can be converted like this. Okay. So M1, next one L1, next one T1 are old system values. Okay. This we have to substitute. M2, L2 and T2 are what? New system. Like this we can use on this. So this is just very rare, and you, for the problem solving, some of us we can use direct some simplification from one system to another system also. Okay. So in any different, according to given question, we need to respond on this. Okay. So, and next for the third one, such a very important definite model for all the levels for JEE, and next one is for NEET students also. For this is what third one is, third one, to find the relation between physical quantities. Such a very important, to find the relation between physical quantities. Relation between physical quantities. Okay. So relation between physical quantities. How do you get the relation between physical quantities? How do you get the relation between physical quantities? Okay. So for the problem, come just I'll show the relation that I'm taking a problem like. So centripetal, centrifugal, central force. Central force is what? F is equals to mv square by r. I know the formula. F is equals to mv square by r. This is my known formula. Okay. The question will be given you. Okay. Not only in terms of that, any relation will be mentioned. Okay. So the method is what? First one, the question is what? Find the relation between if F and mass, okay, M, next one is V, okay, and R, what is that? First one is force, next one is mass, next one is velocity, okay, velocity, and radius, okay. Find the relation of force with other physical quantities. He may ask us, find the relation of V with other physical quantities. So that's what, find the relation of force with other physical quantities. Okay. So is my question. So like definite model, so carefully, not definite exact question, definite model this. First you write which to be found, F is directly proportional to, with what physical quantities relation. This is what first step I am doing this. F is proportional to what? M, V, R. to the power of this anyone. I'm taking as x, y, and z. Some other physical quantities are there, z, some p, like anyone you can take it as. First you write the relation, okay? So you can write the relation for this. F is proportional to m power x, v power y, r power z. Step 2, okay? Step 2 is, what is the second step? Second step is what? Write the dimensional formula. So compulsory we should know the dimensional formula. To know the dimensional formula, we should know actual formula. If you know the actual formula, we can write easily dimensional formula. So dimensional formula of force is equal to proportionality removing this, because dimensional formula of constant is nothing, na, m power 0, l power 0, t power 0. And so dimensional formula of, so this is what, x, dimensional formula of v, dimensional formula of r, dimensional formula of this. F is what? ml t minus 2. Dimensional formula of mass, capital M to the power of x. Velocity, lt inverse to the power of y. R, L to the power of z. Go for simplification. ml t minus 2 is equals to m to the power of x, L to the power of y, t to the power of minus y, L to the power of z. So it's a m L t power minus 2 is equals to m power x, L power, what do you say, y plus z, t power minus y. So this, now compare the powers of m. What is this? First one is compare, step 3. Step 3. So compare the powers. We can take it as, so step 3 is what? Compare the powers. First, m is here. So it's what? This is m. Power 1 means what? X is equals to 1. Equation 1. L, y plus z, this is what? 1. Y plus z is equals to 1. Second equation. Third, minus 2 is equals to minus y. Minus y is equals to minus 2. Y is equals to what? 2 is the third. If you go for this, from this one, 2 plus z is equals to 1. Z is equals to 1 minus 2. It's a minus 1. Z is equals to minus 1. Okay. So we can check it now. So we can write the equation now. What's there? F proportional to m to the power of x. X means what? 1. V to the power of y. Y means what is it? It's a 2. And r to the power of minus 1. This is my answer. So this is F is proportional to this thing. F is proportional to mv square by r dimensionally. Okay? Like. So this is the, to find the relation between physical quantities.